Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name is pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning tea. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the data. The FOMO index has remained at 66, frozen in a state of fear. Bitcoin dominance is 52.8%. 24-hour volume is 38 billion. The overall market cap is 1.27 trillion. Give or take 100 million. That's 3 days in a row. Not 3 days in a row. That's the third official live. I was looking at a different chart. Oh, no, I am looking at Bitcoin chart. It looks like we're having what some legacy analysts call a little pump. Mango. 34.8. I was thinking, well, would we see a pump before the big Fed meeting of old Scotch on the rocks, booze breath, Jerry Papo? Jerry Papo likes those question period because that's when he can slough off all those lunch drinks he had, all the Scotch on the rocks. He said, yeah, whatever your name is. And then when they're talking, you can see him go. That's where he gets rid of all those Scotch on the rocks, booze, breath, burps. Those old man after lunch booze, breath, burps. It's gross, actually. Okay, all the way up, YouTube, all the way up. There we go. Good morning, JP, Terra Rooster, Misco, pianomattyb OG, David Sony Music, pianomattyb OG, Shake and Bake, XRP A11Y, Squeaky, my gay. I'm George, the horse und Pfeffer. Brendan, Bruce Mai, Mr. Andy Walk in Mississippi, Dave Digital. Got hair on this. This might. How does this mic get cat hair on it? Well, when you live with two cats, who knows how the cat hair gets? Hey, Mango. Louis Bernard in South Africa. Earth Scum, CW, Randy Abite, Adam San, Ava, and see it jump there. Ava Angel. Troy N, hope everyone had a fun Halloween. It was cold here. I was out with Duke. He was cameraman. And you probably, everyone in this feed is probably like, what's cameraman? You mean like he's a cameraman? No. This is from Skibbity Toilets. And so I went walking with a neighbor who's kind of Duke's age, his dad. And he asked me, he's like, what is Duke? Because he had that cameraman hat on, right? And I go, he's cameraman. It's from Skibbity Toilets. The kids love it. Adults don't know what it is. So all these people at the door will be like, what are you, kid? I'm cameraman. Anyway, when we walk down the street, the kids are just like, oh my God, it's cameraman. And then Duke would do his little Orange Julius dance. It was hilarious. Then he'd go up to the door. Ding dong. You know what? They don't say trick or treat anymore, the kids. They just ring the doorbell. I didn't know that. Storm chasing video. pianomattyb OG. Joseph Kingsley, you may have missed your calling as a comedian. Well, it's funny you say that. All musicians think they can be comedians. All comedians think they can be musicians. And all actors think they can be musicians and comedians. I don't know what it is. There's some sort of weird relationship with it. And so mining, it's legit. Let's pump those thumbs this morning. Dan Lucia. Did you move the like button? Oh no, it's in the same place. The subtle hints of a one, Mr. Dave Digital. Now let's get this all the way to so it's working. There, Dan Lucia, Boise. Steve B. Misco says he makes the kids say trick or treat before they give them candy. I have to say, too, when we were done, I called it early because it was too cold. I was sitting there shivering. I didn't prepare well. It's my fault. But most of the candy that Duke's mom was giving out was there. Like, we have half of it. I don't like that because I got to now throw it in the garbage, because if it's there when I come home, like in the afternoon, be like, no, I'll just have one. Then I'll walk around and I'll do things and I'll see the bowl and I'll maybe have another. And I'll walk around. You can see this goes on all day long. And the next thing you know, I've had like 12 little mini Kit Kats. I don't want that. I want to have any Kit Kats. You might be saying, well, why don't you show some strength, pianomattyb? Well, you know, when it's just me in the house in the afternoon and I'm doing my thing, it's like a little half a Kit Kat wouldn't hurt, would it? Especially with a nice half cup of black coffee, because it's getting into the afternoon. You don't want to get drink too much coffee. Das Peach Metal family. Let's take a look at this. What's going on in this pump here? I guess I got to go to the charts. Yeah, there's the bull flag. I made this cute little bull flag for us. We are about to, if we put a little line here, I guess we are kind of at our flag top, so to speak. We're about to crush it. We got to get above that. If we get rejected, this might be that initial pump, then to the rejection for the FOMC meeting. I mean, I can't really see the FOMC meeting be that much of a, let's get bent over here by the bull. And the bull, you slide it all to the breakout point, and then we're all at about 37.5 for that one. So that would seem like if this bull flag played out to 37.5 today, we would be hella bullish. The whole industry, all the hodlers, the community would be gangbusters. But that's not as bullish as it gets. Because if we go to the ding dong, the daily chart, move Ben over here. You can clap over here by the 200 moving average, Ben. We have this bull flag. Now, this is the mother of all bull flags, kind of. So we have this resistance level, 37.5. That's where the bull flag from the 4-hour chart plays out to. But this mother of all bull flags for the ding dong, you take the pull. You take the pull, you slide it all to the breakout point, and then we're all at E flat major 7th and 40K. Yeah, so 40K. Let's draw that in here. Can I do that easy? Everything's changed. Now I'm on TradingView because I hate Binance. I had to switch here. Where's the text? 40K. I guess just write it like this. 40K on the ding dong. That's substantial. I mean, once we break 40K, I mean, it's party time. And anyone who's not in that party train, I don't know what you're thinking. However, not to rain on any of these bull parades, when we see this exponential growth from 20, like think about it. 2 weeks ago, we were at 26K. A week ago, maybe. Let's call it 10 days. 26K. And then we've basically pumped sans retracement. Now, normally, what would we see here? We've just been testing this, which goes all the way back to here, right? So we're giving it mad respects here. But normally, I was expecting to go down and test this one again at 31K. That would be kind of a healthy retest, then bust through here up to 38K. But we've just stayed here. So my point is, when we get bullish, we tend to forget that there's such a thing as a retracement. We just think, no, the bear's over, retracement over. We're in a bull market now. Everything goes up straight. It doesn't go up straight. We do have pullbacks, and maybe this is what we'll see. Maybe, let's get rid of that one. Maybe we will come up to 37.5 and then ping back down to 35. That would be a pullback. 16%, 50, I don't know, that would be less than 10%. And then back up, bust it. Bust it. Can you name that tune? Bust it. Anyway, so that would take us to 40K. That would be a healthy way to do it. Up and down. We've just been going up. Look at this. Up, 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 up. And we deserve it. Don't get me wrong. We deserve to go up. Then how will the smart money and big institutions win in this case if they can't get it until the ETF comes out, but they want it as low as possible, but the price is already high when it comes out? I think that's a valid point, and a lot of people say, well, BlackRock's just going to bring the boat back down to 20K, and that's when they'll buy, and they'll shake out all the retail. That's a valid point, but I think we're caught in a retail state of mind when we think that, because as a retailer, going down to 20K is great. That's a big move for us. But when it comes to like the BlackRocks and these massive hedge funds, whether they take it to 20K or it's at 40K, they don't care because they actually know where it's going. We know where it's going. Everyone in this community knows where it's going. But they know on a bigger scale with bigger money where it's actually going. So I really don't think they care to bring it down to 20K to shake out investors. I think that term's used too often. Like, I don't really think they give two flying Fs about retail, shaking them out, getting the loose hands out. I think that's more like the community's rationale. We rationalize moves. Oh, they want to shake out the weak hands. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But one thing is true. This chart, this is the soul chart. Now, it's funny because anyone who's been listening to this stream for the summer know I've been ho-humming about this whole Solana thing, wondering when I can get my dry powder in, and I missed it. So here's what I like to say about it. When I'm looking for I just caught wind of my hair there. I'm like, how do you do that publicly? How do you publicly go with hair like that? Last bull market, I would say I missed it. I can't even remember. Dave's in a so long 21x since 29.6. Incredible. Good for you, Dave. I kept on thinking it'd pull back. Well, I'll get in when Solana pulls back. But the truth is, and in my memory, maybe I'm off, but I don't remember Solana ever cooling off until it finally crashed. I feel like it just went up, consolidated, went up, consolidated, went up, consolidated. So if we take a look at this, what we see here is the musings of a initial bull market. Kind of went up, tested, denied, back, found support, went up, and we just broke this long line of resistance. So we are testing the next one, which is 39K. We get denied, we will probably come back and retest this and come for another, but we haven't really done that yet in this pump. We've just kept on going up and up and up. So let's just say we do that for sake of healthy argument. We bust here. Next is 50K. Up there, so between 50K and 70K, it's a very low volumatic position there. There's only this 60K little window that has a little bit of pushback. So once we break this and essentially 50K, man, it might shoot right up to 80. And at that point, that's when we will see FOMO kick in and people will start coming in to Solana retail wise. They'll be like, okay, I got you. You're pumping, I'm in. So my dilemma is, do I wait for a pullback or do I just get in and forget about it? Like you would Bitcoin. My my dilemma with Bitcoin is where do I get in? And I watched it. I caught the bottom lucky enough. I'm on a first entry, which I'm grateful for. And then I had a plan of 24K, but it just kept going back up. And then when I finally got back in at 28, 29, it pumped. And my rationalization was, I don't care if it goes back. I just want to get on this bus before I miss the bus. So my question with Solana is, do you just bite the bullet now and jump on? And if there is a pullback, who cares? We all know where it's going to. So some of the reason why Solana is still pumping could be that fire dancer, some sort of, I don't know, it just enhances everything about the Solana network, the speed, scaling, etc. But I'm pretty sure it's just in beta. But I like to think that was the news that kept on kind of pumping this Solana crazy pump. And I was doing some math because at the time when I got into Bitcoin, it was like, would I have made more upside if I had put that big chunk into Solana? And I guess the question is yes. But at the end of the day, my goal is just to put everything into Bitcoin anyway. So I'm glad I did that. I would have had a little bit more of an upside, but I don't leverage trade like Dave Digital. 21x. That's a good one. Now, Dave, when you got into that one, did it immediately go up and so you were clear of your stop losses, or were you biting your nails for a bit? Harmony Scott is finally bullish AF on crypto. He's one of my confluence indicators. I don't know who Harmony Scott is. I bought in a bit of Sol at just under $10 during its big crash. Wish I had bigger balls. Yeah, well, I remember going on around the blockchain in the summer. And you know that sometimes at the end they go, okay, well, what's your altcoin bullish favorite? And I would always say Sol, because at the time I know Ben hated Sol, and to me that was a nice indicator if Ben's hating something. And it was taking a lot of shade too. Everyone was saying, it's over, it's the worst, it's never gonna make it, everyone hates it. I'm like, does everyone hate it? Because I know a lot of people who love it. I know a lot of people who love Solana, and I don't know many people who hate it, except for just indistinct chatter that you catch from other people's opinions. And when the people that are giving their opinion about, they're giving other people's opinions about hating, they don't even hate Solana. So those were my indicators, and yeah, should have got in there, but I wasn't really, my heart was set on a Bitcoin accumulation and nothing was going to stop me. I didn't want to get mixed up into gambling on smaller alts and watching Bitcoin go up. You know, in hindsight, look at that, 34, about to crack 35K. What is that? Come on, trading view. Zoom in on this. It's a nice candle. Well, we've seen it before. We've seen a candle like this. This kind of looks like this candle right here. That got Uber denied. But this was supposed to do this. Come on, guys. Come on, work with me here. It's not doing anything. It's supposed to be drawing something. You're the worst. This is trading view too. This isn't even Binance. At least Binance would work. No. All right. Anyway, we've seen that one. That's a healthy candle. Now, where are we here? We're basically right where we've been. We've closed candles here. If you look back there, I'll use this arrow actually. We go back here. We're at the same level we've closed, and then we just have a nice little wick garden above here, which we're developing right now. So we basically have to get up and over this and close, I would say, above these candles if we really want to. I got this wick garden here. Ben can show us. So if we can close above these wicks, which would be at 35.1, 35.1.2-ish. That's a sexy day one monthly candle. Let's check out the monthly candle. Should we do it on Binance? Binance is such a Look at that. Wow. That is. That bigger than January? Let's just check out January. January was a 40% candle. I don't remember January being 40%y, but we are all still traumatized from the bear. And October was 30. So not as bullish as January. It's not the most bullish month there we go, 35K, everybody. It'd be fascinating to hit that 37.5. We did that a couple weeks ago, remember? It was like, and then if it can, what was it? It was 29.2, and we were at like 26K. Like, wow, it'd be really great to hit 29.2. And then we saw that God candle come out with the fake news. So it was roughly 10% less than January. I don't feel like it was that much lower than January, but I guess it was. And are we seeing this? Is this a pump due to the non-farm payroll? Like, I remember as a currency trader, the non-farm payroll was the biggest mover. I've said that many times ad nauseum. So it doesn't really have the same effect on crypto because it's more of a macroeconomic indicator. So it came. Dave Digital, exit live chat and smash the like for Duke. Yes. That's right. Where are we at? 65. Oh, Duke's getting another day off. Thank you for the super chat, Dave. Non-farm payroll came in 113. Expectation was 150. Last month was 89. So what that can mean is that their expectation was off and the market is cooling down. Macroeconomically speaking, it's getting weaker, which means that they can maybe ease off. This is all kind of pointing towards what we already know is going to happen, which is he's not going to raise the rates. So is it pumped in? We just got a rejection from 35. Do a little Arrive Rocket Man tune to get the market. So I can't. They'll flag this. They'll flag this stream if I use any type of thing. That's why I can't even use songs that are mine because it will just go to the copyright of it and it'll flag it for my own song, which is, I can play the chord though. I wonder if he even sang Rocket Man. No, you could probably say Rocket Man. Yeah. So the non-farm payroll might have been the reason for this little pump, this early Monday morning pump, or Monday morning. It's Wednesday. Oh my God, it's Wednesday, which means tomorrow's the auction. I don't know if I told you on Friday, but the auction was so weak, which is always my canary in the coal mine, is that there's still no more money. And I was also thinking, when it came to retail FOMO, outside of us, the community here, people that have been hodling for this whole winter, everyone's more or less scraped together dry powder, either already put it in or waiting for. Do you think the retail normies, the plebs, the new people coming into the market, 34.8, hardcore rejection, do you think that they have the money that the 2020, 2021 plebs, retail newbies had? And I have two theories. One, no, a quick no. Two, yes. Because I believe the next generation, this bull run's generation of retail noobs will consist of the younger, I don't know, is it Gen Z or the millennials, Gen Z? I'd lump them all into the same thing because they don't have any expenses. So if you're a Gen Xer, you probably have expenses that are eating away. Like I always think, man, if I didn't have expenses, I'd have so much Bitcoin. But I'm an actual functioning adult with expenses that occur every month. So that comes off the top, and then the dry powder at the end of the month is enough to, put into your little piggy bank. But these Gen Z millennials, they generally live at home. So they don't have that, the mortgage or the rent. And if they're living at home, they probably don't have, heating and water coming in every month, taking down that dry powder. And if they're living at home, I don't know, do they pay for food? When I lived at home, like when I was 18, I didn't pay for food. I don't think so, but maybe they do. I don't know. Anyway, my point is, Dave Digeon, outside the 12 trillion from the mega hedge funds, the retail, the wick makers, the retail trade, the blow off top wick makers, they do have the extra money, because I was actually convinced myself that there was no money on the line, on the sidelines, except for the institutional FOMO that was going on. But maybe there is, because everyone's at home doing nothing, but saving this money and buying $8 Starbucks mocha frappuccinos and stuff like that, and buying really expensive lunches and dinners. That's where their money's going, because they have all this. They don't have the real costs of life, right? So maybe that's where this new money we'll see. We'll see the wicks are made by the next generation. Maybe, hopefully. Scotty Mo, pianomattyb, OG. I was going to say made this hat, but I don't have that hat on. Hey, Matty, does it matter that the latest big punk was due to fake ETF storyline, Cointelegraph, and not actual pump-worthy news? Well, it wasn't. So I believe it woke up a sleeping dragon. Like we needed. Oh, I see. Now this isn't even moving. Come on. It's weird why it chooses this time. Working all morning. Yeah, I can't even move it up. You little son of a... user error. Yeah, user error. So this was that pump, Scotty Mo, right here. Basically, we're just trending onto this, trying to break this. Come on, you son of a... What? I've hit you. Trend line. Oh, you can't. Oh, no, it won't do it. So I was just trying to do this trend line that was going up from here. We just kind of broke it, and then we wicked up. But I feel like that kind of woke the market up. Then we sat here and consolidated, and then boom. I think that it almost like was the pepper in our step that we were like, holy smokes, this is happening, and this is happening faster than we actually thought it ever would. So it was fake news, Scotty Mo, and I suppose a fake pump, but I think it woke everybody up. It may have woke up from our bearish hibernative sleep mode where we're just kind of rolling through the monotony of the chop, right? It's like, holy smokes, this is what could happen if and when this happens. Hardcore rejection, 34.7. I don't even think this is, yeah, see, look at that. Wasn't even, it's not updating. It's still at 35. Come on. You're the worst. Are all these things the worst? I guess I should probably pay for the pro, right? Oh, now it goes to the S&P. All right. Anyway, there's the wick. Let's get rid of that. So we put in another glorious wick. We wanted to get above that. That isn't good. We got about one more minute here to get Duke out. We're at 83. If we can get to 100, we can bring Duke out. If not, he's got another day. You know, he's fascinated with the Titanic right now. It's it's so bizarre because I share my YouTube Premium with my sister's family. So when I go into my homepage, it's a mishmash of what everyone's watching. But when Duke gets his YouTube time in, it's all Titanic. He just loves the Titanic. And I wonder, what do you like about the Titanic? He's like, it's fascinating, Dad. It's fascinating. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take your word for it. And then I started thinking, well, I was pretty fascinated with the Titanic too. Then I was like, wait till you find out the real reason the Titanic was sank, Duke. It might crush your everything. Look at that wick. That's become a shooting star candle. Which, are you going to work for me now? Means that we could see this. If we bust this line out. So, we will see. Well, folks, it's 8:31, 1 minute over. Wicking 35 is normal if you think about all the noobs longing and shorting this huge psychological level. Yep, I agree. But I kind of, I'm not 100% convinced that there's a lot of retail traders scalping. I know there is, but I don't know if there's enough to move the market, but maybe there is. I'm not sure. So today, Old Scotch on the Rocks, Booze Breath. Jerome Pow going to tell us everything we already know, which is, I'm trying to filibuster Dave, see if we can get to 100. But I know Duke basically has to go to school. Introduce him to Creature from Jekyll Island. Well, Misco, I've got him reading the Uncle Eric books. They're these pretty awesome kind of intro to economics. The first one he's reading is Whatever Happened to Penny Candy. And he hates it, right? Because he likes reading his picture books, basically. So now he's reading about inflation and how it works. So he doesn't enjoy it, but I let's see if I call him in. Will we get to a hundo? Let me mute this for you. I almost did that. Where is the sound? Come on. Window. Sound levels. There you are. Gotcha. $98. I think there's just a few people that got skunked around this level are cashing out. Not that Bitcoin has finally got legs. Impatient people leaving while they can. Yeah, I find it interesting how... Come on, buddy. We got 100 likes. We did it. We got 100 likes, buddy.
No, I want 100 likes.
What? Watch the
Where's
coffee.
The likes?
Watch the coffee.
Watch
the coffee.
Where's the likes?
See up there? 100. We did it.
No.
Yeah. Oh. What is that? What's going on here? Oh, I see. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's still going on. Okay, buddy. Are you bearish or bullish here for the Jerry Pow?
Bullish.
Bullish? I think everyone's bullish. Let's see, buddy. Sing us out. Hey, do you want to sing us the make sure you like at the end too? All right, let's go.
No. Sound check.
Sound check. We're playing the same game.
We're playing the same game as a psychopathical act that awaits. That's right, it's a one game. Says your mom and I'm fantastic. There on the banks of the spring. Bitcoin, crypto, one and tea.
Hey, let's do the make sure you
like and subscribe and share this video to someone you think might like it too.
All right, Duke, let's do it. This is where you go up an octave.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video to someone you think might like it too.
Right. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Well, the sweet reverb. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully the market moves and we can all talk about it. He's back for another one. Shake and bake, shake and bake, shake and bake.
Make sure you like and subscribe.